I'll send you an email and take your time and jump on when you get a chance. Cool. I just sent you an email with a link to Zoom.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I just... Yeah, that'd be the easiest for me.
Yeah. So I'll see you on there in just a moment once you're on there and talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, steps start moving a lot here.
How's the day been going, man?
It's a good day, yeah. Okay, it should be on there. Let me see. There it is.
There you are. Well, there's your ceiling. I see you. Oh, do you not have any audio on your computer?
Well, I had to hit it. Says unmute your speaker. Okay, I'm using. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
We're using the computer audio.
No, oh, I don't think so.
It said unmute the speaker.
I can hear you.
Let me see. No, I'm not on. I'm not on mute.
You're not on.
No, I'm not on mute.
I can hear you, but you just have to unmute your speaker if you can hear me.
Maybe your volume was down. Try that.
Hello, check 1 2. Check.
There
1,
we go.
Well, my volume wasn't up.
Oh,
Can you
Welcome,
hear him now?
Hey, Gene. Yeah. Hey, Brock. I hear you guys.
Okay.
These Journey showed me these. These are the volume things. You turn it up, down, and mute.
Okay. All right. You're not on the phone anymore, right?
No, I hung up. But here is YouTube, so you can see how to do that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I think so. You got all your songs on there.
Yeah, it's so this is youtube.com. Once you're logged into your Google account, like your Gmail, which you're going to be log into Journey of Hope.
Oh, okay.
And that information is on your accounts here. So here's your Gmail, and the password is what the heck JH.
Okay, so I go into Gmail and I log into that Gmail account.
Into journeyofhope44@gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah, I had that. Yeah, I had that before.
Okay. And then once you're there, and you're logged in here, then there's this button right here that says create, and that like the plus with the camera on it.
Yeah.
And then you have the option for upload video or go live. So you click upload video, and then just a couple clicks away, you'll have the video uploaded. I'll upload one because I just downloaded it. One of your first one, your Journey video. This one right here.
Because we want to get used to going to that website for...
Yeah, so then I'll just upload that by clicking open. And that's after clicking that arrow there, and it starts uploading the video. And you just got a couple things that you do from there is you just title it. There's the title and description here. This is part of the SEO, so it'll help with what you're about. But you also want people to go to the church website. So Journey of Hope church. But yeah, that's where you would write maybe what about that, maybe your sermon points that are inside the video there, or whatever you would like them to visit, like your social media links and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Then you go to next at the bottom right here. And you don't have to write it's for kids. That's just kind of a trick question. You don't, it doesn't have to be for kids in order for kids to watch it. All right, and you keep going. And just keep going too, because you can always add the elements later. And this is where you would make it public or private or unlisted. So I'm going to make it public. And you could schedule it here as well, but we're just going to go ahead and publish it. And we're done. So it'll let us know when it's completely finished. You can even close out of that.
Okay, so now you went into the Google account, which is Journey of Hope 44 at gmail.com.
Yeah.
And then you would have the password.
Yeah.
But how does it get, that doesn't get you into YouTube though, does it?
Yeah, so it's wild. So Google bought YouTube, I think in the early 2000s. And when you're logged into your Google Gmail account, you'll also be logged into your YouTube account.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you just go to youtube.com once you're logged into your Gmail, you can also log into your Gmail through YouTube if you go to youtube.com and then click at the top right the same way you would on Google to access your account, and you can sign in.
Okay. Okay, so when I get into that Journey of Hope 44, that Google account, I'm able to then still access my desktop and get in and drag that file over, or?
Yeah, if you would like, you can minimize your window from if you're
Put two windows up?
yeah, to be able to bring two windows up, so that way you can drag things from window to window.
Yeah, because when you went into the Journey of Hope thing, all those videos on there that was just YouTube, right? The first screen that you showed?
Now I'll go through again so we can be
Yeah.
here. So I'll go straight to youtube.com first. Right now, this is what the studio looks like in the back end. But let's go.
Because studio, it says studio. That's not that's not the Journey of Hope 44 YouTube. I mean,
It is.
Google.
So we'll get into a conversation later about what that was that you just saw there, but just pretend like you didn't see it for just a moment.
Okay.
So here we are. This is youtube.com. Your page will look different than mine.
Okay, yeah, because yours is all black.
Yeah, so yours will look different than mine.
Yeah.
What will be similar is the top bar at the top right, and you're looking for the blue logo or whatever logo or whatever.
So you're signed into journeyofhope44.com right now on Google.
Yep.
And then it did it pull up you, and then you had to go into youtube.com?
Yes. Yeah. So then you just want to click it, just type that in youtube.com.
Okay.
Your thing here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that real quick if you get a chance.
And you can just sign in directly from YouTube too.
Yeah, you can also sign in YouTube. I just thought I'd explain that it's the same,
You want me to exit out of here and do it?
Yeah, go ahead and just sign into YouTube, or yeah, go on to youtube.com while we're on the phone, so that way if there's any, that way we can just kind of walk you through the steps real quick.
Okay. You want me to go into YouTube or go into?
Yeah, so bring up your internet browser, whichever one you use.
Okay, I'm on YouTube now.
Okay, cool. And then at the top right, you'll see the circle with either a blue logo or it'll have whatever, but just click that circle at the top right.
I don't see the logo, so I'm not signed into. I'm in my Google account. I'm not in Google. I'm not into Journey of Hope 44.com.
Click switch account from there.
Yeah, at the top right, if you click that circle you'll be able to also see something that says switch accounts.
Yeah, well, let me see. I mean, I should. That's in YouTube? Or are you talking about Google?
Yep, YouTube.
I see a circle. It's on Gene.
Okay, cool. So then now scroll down, or not scroll down, but click the circle, and then you'll see it also says switch accounts as an option there.
Man, I don't even, there's no switch account option on it.
Okay.
There's a sign out option.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
Now maybe it'll allow me to, oh, it goes into Google accounts. So you want me to use other account?
Yeah.
And then I go into Journey of Hope 44@gmail.com. Okay, next. And then the password was it what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck 44.
Or JH.
Or, oh, sorry, what the heck JH.
Okay.
It's capital JH, but what the heck is all lowercase.
Oh, I better show the password to make sure I get it right.
Yeah, here I'll share my screen.
What the heck 44? No, what the heck JH?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Cool.
It says, welcome, Anthony Berkeley.
Yeah, Anthony made the account, so he had to put a name on it.
Okay.
But yeah, so then the button that looks like a camera right next to that circle, and it has a camera with a plus sign in it, or a cross.
You mean the circle that says A on it?
No,
Anthony?
to the left of that, you'll see it has, are you on youtube.com?
I'm in my Google account.
Okay, so just go back to youtube.com. It should be signed into Journey of Hope now.
Okay, there's Anthony there.
Just let me know when you're on youtube.com.
Well, it is on youtube.com, and Anthony's little moniker is up there on the right.
Cool. So then right next to that circle with Anthony's logo or whatever, you should see something that looks like it. You know what? If you could share your screen, do you know how to share your screen on Zoom?
Yeah, let me go to Zoom. Okay, there.
Cool. I should be able to see.
See, here's what you're talking about up here, right?
Right where your mouse is, you see. Oh no, not that. So go down where the J is.
Yeah,
Click that.
hit it. Okay.
And then you see where it says switch account.
Yeah.
Yeah, click that, and then click Journey of Hope.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That was on YouTube. I needed to switch YouTube to Journey of Hope once I'm signed in. Okay.
And then go ahead and click the right next to where you just clicked that circle. There's a camera looking icon with a plus sign.
This, okay.
Yeah, create. Yeah, click that. And then
There's upload video.
bada bang. And then there's going to be a download button that pops up in a moment.
It says drop and drag video files. I can select the files.
Bada bang. That's the one.
Okay, yeah.
The money shot.
So you already did the journey, so I could do hope.
Yeah. Teamwork.
All right. Okay, so I need to write this down to remember. So I go into Journey of Hope 44, Google, then I go into YouTube, and then I have to sign in on YouTube.
Now that you're signed in on YouTube,
Yeah.
You won't have to do that again. You'll just click switch accounts and it'll be logged in. So
Okay. And I need to switch accounts because the YouTube sign in after you going to Journey of Hope 44 will be Anthony, right?
it shouldn't be. That part confused me. I think that you
Yeah.
clicked probably the wrong circle. Honestly, it looks like you have two circles there.
Okay.
I don't know.
But then I just sign into the accounts and there's an account for Journey of Hope on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as the one on YouTube has the Journey of Hope logo, then you'll know it's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I go into Google 44, I go into YouTube and I make sure I sign into Journey of Hope and then I can do my uploading.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to put in the description, do you always want to put in Journey of Hope.church in there
Yeah.
in the description?
Yeah, you want to put that, and then eventually
Okay.
start updating it.
All right.
More information on how to find social media accounts and stuff. We can do that later, though. Just uploading it's what's important right now.
Okay.
There's that new feature that just like updates all of it. So
Okay. Video elements. Just next on that.
yeah.
And then want it public. That's pretty, I can figure that out probably.
Yeah.
And then it's just uploading. I have to wait. I shouldn't close this, right?
Close it. Yeah, actually, I think it's even better when you close it. It processes it a little faster because
Okay.
it uses processing power to.
Yeah, it's only going to take 1 hour and 28 minutes for my slow computer to do it.
Yeah.
So are you guys staying at that other house where we delivered the Thanksgiving food to?
Yeah.
No, that was.
Oh
that
no,
was Michelle
no,
and Randy's
no.
house.
Yeah, that was Michelle and Randy's. No, we're not there.
This is your house?
This is our house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I never saw your house before. You know what? It's really surprising.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. We have a
Yeah, it's not that bad. I was thinking that it was really, really small, and since there were single guys living there, it would be a real mess.
Oh no.
I mean, that's no reflection on you. It's just sort of a prejudice that I have, I guess. It's like from my college days, okay?
Angle, that's all.
But either the place that you have where you do your videos, you clean that up, or you guys are exceptional. So, okay, I think we got that, you got my text about, let's see, I need to make this bigger.
Yeah, did you get my text back? I think I did fix it. I made the space less space, and then I also made it solid text, and then I texted you the JPEGs.
Okay, good. That's great, because I'll go ahead and put those on there. And I guess I got to minimize this to make yours bigger, right? I'm not sure how to make yours.
Let me stop the sharing. Here you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. How come my camera's messed up. I'm sorry.
Hey, there you are. Welcome to the party.
It was pointed at, someone pointed at the ceiling because I think they get freaked out that someone's going to watch us on the camera or something. Some hacker,
It's freaky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why it was pointed at the ceiling. Yeah, you know what's really interesting, and you guys already have some experience with this, but you're going to have a lot more, is if I was like in a business, I'd have like 1 or 2 people to show that logo to.
Yeah.
With the church, it's like I sent it out because I wanted them to see it before we vote on it.
Yeah.
And I got like 2 calls of people that were trying to micromanage how we were doing the logo. And they're always going like, did you try putting the cross above the J? Did you try putting it between the journey and the of? And I go, yeah, we worked on that. What about on the right side? How about taking the sun off and putting just a cross on there, And I'm going like, no, you know what? We tried all that stuff. I just want to vote on these. I don't want you know, because I've had like 12 people look at it and all make their suggestions, you know.
Yeah.
And they got in their mind, you know, this is how it's going to look in my mind. But then when you get it out on the paper, it just does not work, you know. So, yeah, man, guys are gonna have to be so patient working with this stuff over the years, man. You're gonna, but with the church, it's worse because you don't just have a business owner that's making their decision. You know, it's like I make my decision, but then I'm not really a business owner. You know.
What's beautiful about art is that everyone is going to see something different, and after it's been sitting there for a moment and they have a moment to think about the conceptual art, they're going to be able to come up with their own reasons why they love it. But I think that the reason why conceptual art has become so popular is because you can sort of defend your point of view on why it is that you think that that's the way it should be, you know? And if people hear your reasoning why and then they still disagree, it's like they better have a reason why they disagree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some people like it because they like the sun and the cross because it symbolizes Jesus and his death and resurrection.
Yeah,
I like that, you know.
I like that too.
Yeah, but everybody has different ideas. Like one lady says, well, you know, the sun and the rainbow is being used by like Eastern religions and New Age stuff. And I just said to her, I said, well, you know, I think we're going to have to look really hard to find something that's not been co-opted by New Age or Eastern religions, you know, as far as a symbol, because I mean, pretty much everything, you know. But so everybody's got a different, you know, idea of whatever. It didn't enter my mind that we would need to worry about our symbols. Now, obviously, a rainbow used to always be used in kids' ministries, and now it's been sort of co-opted a little bit for the LGBTQ, you know, everything. But other than that, probably, you know, almost every symbol is being used by more than one type of organization, you know. And most of the ones out here have some kind of mountain on, they like to have mountains on their logos out here, you know. So, but anyway, I think we'll be okay. I just have to figure out a way to explain that. No, we're not gonna take a lot of time discussing this like we did the name. We're just gonna vote on it, you know. We'll see. I think probably the sun and cross will make it, but I don't really care. I liked it when all it had was the mountains on it, you know. I liked it. I liked every one that we've done. So
I think that maybe, you know, like talking about how a logo isn't as important as the people that are, you know, part of the organization, and then also bringing up that, like, you know, we're not into what's it called, idolizing anything. It's just a simple idea that represents something through symbolism, you know.
right, yeah. It's funny how sometimes little things that are more minor, people have opinions on them, like the color of the carpet if you're doing a new church or whatever. That becomes like the thing that you spend a lot of time on, and then the big things like, oh, did we get all the earthwork done properly and the drainage done properly in the property? Nobody cares about that, you know.
No.
And it's like we've spent so much time on this logo, you know.
Awesome. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, that just gives them so much depth of engagement. I love that. We should
Yeah, it does, you know. And
draw out the process, or even every 3 months we re-upload the logo, and digitally it's different, but like the physical form, the whatever we print out stays the same. But just
yeah, let's just change our name every 3 months.
may as well, if people
We'll have another society meeting and use something else for a while. Have another grand opening, man. You know, just close the church down and open it up every 3 months and tell everybody we're new every 3 months, you know.
Joy. Oh man, that's great.
How can we be fly by night if we never flown, you know? Well, thanks for helping me with that. I can just use the upload, you know, feature. And sometimes trying to figure out how to do other stuff's a little hard, you know.
Oh man, yeah. Every tool has their. It's like I was never confident in construction until I watched my boss like walk me through the steps of using, like, I love framing, for instance, you know, and I love drywall, but like until I saw somebody else do it in person, I was totally overwhelmed by it. And it's like, that's why this share screen button is so incredible, or, you know, so useful, because we can see each other do maneuvers and use.
Yeah, I've used Zoom. I've led Zoom meetings, so I've had to learn how to set it up and use the screen. And
Nice.
so I'm not an expert, but I am a little familiar on it on Zoom.
You're hip on it.
So I don't know if I have any virtual backgrounds or not. I don't have any on here. I have the zombies on my other one.
Oh, we should have set up the green screen. We actually have it right behind us.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, you should have set up your green screen. You could have put the zombies on there, man.
I do want to have like we could like do a zombie night, you know, or something, and have everyone mess with their backgrounds and watch videos together. We met with the comedian today with Resto. His name is Michael Resto. And
Wow, that would be different.
He might actually do. He might come out here not this weekend, but next weekend, and just try out some of his material at some open mics and stuff. So if that's the case, I'll invite you out, and you and Jason and Amber, and introduce you guys, because you guys would definitely get along. There's some definitely great material that guy has, you know.
Yeah, I tried doing stand up one time at a church one time.
Yeah.
I totally bombed. Nobody even laughed.
There for that. Dang.
And I thought my script was really pretty funny, but just like with Tommy, my puppet, they laugh more at the stuff that I mess up on than they do at the actual jokes that I design.
That's awesome.
And so actually I've gotten to where I just pretty much do 3/4 of it ad lib, and it works better than just trying to come up with jokes on my own, So that's funny, but they'll laugh the most if I really do something stupid, because I think they can tell that it wasn't planned,
Yeah.
So they're going, man, he really, like when I mess up and I say the wrong voice or something,
Yeah.
But you know what? A comedian could do that. He could act like he's messing up and be embarrassed, and they probably laugh like crazy at him,
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm sure that people use that to their advantage.
Well, they've done everything,
Like, do you like Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've listened to him. He's pretty funny.
He did a thing just, I think, 3 days ago or so, that the first minute or so, he just gives glory to God, and he says, like, all greatness comes from God and is God. And yeah, it was beautiful. It was like before he even went into anything he had to say, he like took time and created space and like stopped for a moment before he went into his topics and stuff. It was beautiful.
Yeah, today someone was saying that was kind of critiquing the thing. And I know, because we've worked on it quite a bit more than what I thought. And you guys have given a lot of time to it and everything. And I have too, but on the logo, but I was talking to someone about it, and they go, well, how do we know that we can see the sun in that, when it's like on the sign? And they said, well, you can make a 3x5 card and hand them out, and people could hold it like it's on the sign. And I go, well, you know what? It's going to be on the screen. It's going to be probably 5x6, which is the size of the sign. And I said, probably if people want to stand at the back of the sanctuary, that'll be about the distance that the sign is going to be from the road. So if they want to see what it would look like on the sign, they can just get up and walk. And maybe I'll let them do that. They can walk to the back of the sanctuary if they want to and look at it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, while we're taking our vote, But I wasn't concerned so much about that the sun and the cross are real like standing out. Because if they get too big, then they sort of take over the logo and it becomes a sun logo instead of mountain logo. And so you can't really do that, but I wasn't concerned about that. They mainly need to be able, it needs to create an impression, and they're not going to overthink it when they drive by or they see it on something. It just creates an impression, and then they can read the text, So that's what I'm thinking is it just needs to create an impression and then they see the text. The same with our website. The first thing is what impression does it just does it give to you? And I think we've got it. You know, we've got the video you used and the simple way that it's laid out. It's so clean. It really gives a nice impression, you know, and they can get to where they need to go on it. So it's not too crowded. And I really like what you did, like what you guys did with it, how you designed it. You did a really good job.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah. So as far as accessing or adding and stuff to that, is there a program that you use that I could learn if I wanted to get up to speed on how to add stuff to it or
Definitely.
change it?
Are you talking about Canva, maybe?
Is that what you used for the website, was Canva?
Oh no, are you talking about SoundGen?
We do use
Yeah.
Canva for a lot of parts on the website. Pieces
Uh-huh.
on the website, but
Yeah, like the
the main website builder we use is called SoundGen.
What's it called?
It's called SoundGen.
SoundGen?
Yeah, like engine, but SoundGen.
So SoundGine?
Yeah,
So I can look up tutorials on that, right?
Yeah, that's
I think so. It's pretty new, a pretty new company, but
We can
they
give you-
do have some videos, and we can definitely teach you everything we know about it.
yeah, and you can have the login info, which is on that accounts thing on the Google Drive. It's already in there, but you can log into soundgen.com with your account, and then I think there's videos on there already, right, Anthony? Like tutorial videos that they have access to, or if you just get familiar with it, you'll get used to it. But why don't we just schedule the next jam session to be a tutorial on how to use SoundGen on Zoom?
Yeah, if you want to. It's possible. Yeah, because we're going to be still working on the website. We do want to get next week. We want to get Facebook up so that we can start streaming.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take much to get a Facebook thing going.
No.
I mean, you guys did one Anthony did one in like 10 seconds, or maybe James did last time when you made the hope and healing thing.
Yeah,
I think it took you like 10 seconds to,
exactly. It's just a
Yeah. because there isn't a lot of, you could put a picture on there, right? So we could put our logo and a picture on there probably.
on the group you're talking about.
No, on Facebook, on our picture that we use for Facebook, right?
Yeah.
We'd have to design a picture and then that would be the front picture of our, whatever picture we use for our site. You know, so we'll have to decide that, right? What we want the picture to look like. But the rest of Facebook's pretty much the same, right? They're
Yeah.
all the same.
It's a page and a personal page. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, they have a couple different features and stuff, but it's easy to go over. We can go over it right after SoundGen, and it'll probably take like, let's just put 10 minutes, like, you know, so we can cover a lot of different things in a short amount of time.
Yeah, that would be fine. We
Okay.
can work on that, you
Have
know.
that scheduled yet? I don't know. Let me check the calendar. Is it next Tuesday? Do we have it scheduled for Tuesday?
Oh, sure. Good check.
Yeah, double check it. Sometimes we forget to reschedule things. I do.
We've either scheduled it at 2 or 4.
Oh, Tuesday we're busy from 3 to 11, but do you want to try 2 p.m. or something like that?
Maybe one.
Or even 1 p.m. if you're...
Yeah, let's try 1.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys made a bad mistake there. Because when you schedule it for 4, you get a free meal. But you're probably, I could give you a snack, but that's about it.
Well, we're doing it through Zoom this time, so we would like order us pizza or something, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh, you're going to do this one on Zoom?
Yeah, I think we should do it on Zoom so we can go through and share our screens and stuff. And
That sounds good.
yeah.
So 1 p.m. Zoom. You'll send me the invite?
I'll send you a link just right before it.
Yeah, send the link. I've done sign-ins on Zoom too, but I don't use my phone. I use a computer. But yeah, you're gonna have to get that green screen going for your Zoom. But it's kind of big. It takes up quite a bit of room.
Facebook tutorial.
Oh, the T.
Oh, there we go. I was spelling tutorial wrong.
Did you guys? Dallin sent me that video that he had of me, and I put it on. Did you guys see it? It was on.
Not on Facebook.
It's on my Facebook.
I gotta check that out. That's awesome.
It is hilarious. I didn't realize it was that funny. And I posted it on there. Of course, everybody knows me, from joking from the church from before, and a lot of people have seen it and commented on it. But it was just all totally ad lib, and he did such a good job asking me the questions, and it just kind of just happened,
Yeah, yeah. He's really great at.
And he's got kind of like that deep announcer type of voice,
True, yeah.
It's like people probably thought we really planned that, Like, boy, they put a lot of time into that, thinking what they're going to say and all that. Yeah, take a look at it. It's hilarious.
People are totally responding. Great. That's awesome.
It's on my Brock Hoyer at Gmail, or it's on my Brock Hoyer Facebook.
Yeah, I just watched it. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So it's like I didn't even plan what I was going to say. I was going like, I actually started coughing a little bit. I didn't plan that. And then because I had that mask on, it was kind of like suffocating me. And I started coughing just a little bit, and then I made it worse. And then I just go like, I had denied that I had COVID, and then I was going like, oh, I've got something else going on up there,
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's great. Oh, Jeff's live now.
I'm going to have to do some other stuff with him. He's a really good straight man.
With, who are you talking? Oh, Dallin, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good straight man.
Yeah. What is a straight man? Is that like a...
Have you ever seen the Smothers Brothers?
Uh-uh.
Oh, man, you guys.
You could share your screen if you want and YouTube it.
Tommy and... You just need to look it up. Smothers Brothers. Tommy and Dick Smothers. Tommy is the goof off, and Dick is the straight man.
Okay.
So it's a comedy type routine. You have the person who's the goof off. I don't know what they call the goof off, but they call it straight man, and then the comedy dude.
Yeah.
So he probably, I didn't use the term with him because he might not know what it was, but he's a good straight man.
I'll send you that Dave Chappelle thing that I was watching earlier, because man, it was so powerful. It like brought me to tears and made me smile, and it was great.
Yeah. Okay, well that sounds good. I think I have to write regular notes to figure out what I'm doing. That's just how I am.
It's okay.
Because I won't remember if I do it on the computer screen, but if I write myself a note, then I can do it. So I think I can upload those other videos now. That'll be good. And once we get the live streaming going, we'll have it so it automatically uploads probably. But I would imagine we'll need to have that account information to upload it, right?
No.
When we live stream it?
It'll do it automatically from once you have the Facebook live stream set up.
Oh, yeah, we'll make a section on the website where we embed the Facebook live stream onto the website. That way.
Okay. All right. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to work on setting some of this stuff up. I have a capture device that we're using, which goes from HDMI to USB. So, and then I have the bracket that the camera mounts on, and we're gonna get that stuff set up. The next week, Jason and Josh and I will get together over there, and we'll go ahead and get the live stream working, you know. So when we know we have a Facebook site, if we have we might need administrative on the Facebook site, right? Okay.
We haven't set up the Facebook one yet, so
We'll make sure to keep putting all of the account information into the notes. It's a Google Doc file.
and I think
called accounts.
once we make it, we just invite them on Facebook to be the administrator.
Oh yeah, I see.
So yeah, you'll get your administrator invite as soon as we create the Facebook page.
Okay, I'll try to keep track of all that stuff so that we have it when we test. We'll have to test the live streams, what we're going to need to do.
Yeah.
We'll have to test it through Facebook, which is okay. If someone happens to be on Facebook, they'll see us testing it, but that's no big deal, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
We did that before, and when I was at my other church, we tested it
There's
it live.
set it as private for the time being, but yeah, I doubt.
Yeah, we could set it on private so not everybody can see us testing it, couldn't we? Yeah. Well, I know those guys know more about Facebook than I do, but so we're gonna test it. If we have the Facebook set up by Tuesday, we'll be setting up working on it later in the week, probably sometime. We might have to wait till Saturday. I don't know, but we'll see.
Right on.
So hopefully, you know, a week from this Sunday, we might be able to, I might be able to send out an email telling people to tune into our Facebook site because we'll be live, you know, the ones that want to see it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
we're making progress. That's good.
And it should be like available on YouTube and you know, whatever else we sign up for later. But like YouTube, if they're not on Facebook, they'll be able to watch it not live, but like 3 hours after the service, kind of thing. You know.
Yeah.
Probably, but
It'll take a while for it to upload to YouTube, right?
yeah, probably realistically 2 hours to 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
Right in that area.
Yeah. We're gonna record it. The camera will be set at 1080, but Facebook automatically cuts it down to 720. And but the 1080 will work for the upload to YouTube. So I don't know how that works, but Jason said just set it at 1080 is what he told me.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be
So, but we'll have the recording on. The recording will be at 1080. But it uses about 6.5 gigabytes to record the whole service.
Yeah.
And we've got 128 gigabyte cards in the camera.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, we're not going to run out of space on the camera.
That's a cool piece of art behind you. What is that? Is that like on top of the?
Oh, it's actually there's 3 pieces to it.
Cool.
The big one's not there. You put a great big one in the middle and it makes a piano.
What?
Yeah, there's 3.
Oh, I can see
Where
that.
is it, Gene? Where's the other piano pick? They were talking about this piano pick here. Do you know where it is?
Behind there.
Oh, yeah, we'll show you.
That's rad. With the ribbons, that's like some.
We need to finish hanging our pictures around here.
Yeah, I like that one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My dad made the frames and put the glass in it and everything.
What?
Yeah, he was a carpenter.
What a
So
cool-
he liked to do the woodwork stuff. So he made those frames and they bought the print or the pictures and he put it all together.
That's awesome. I love you guys. I'm gonna be headed out to Jason and Amber's here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, these guys got a Friday night thing going
Oh, it's
on.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. Oh,
It's the new Friday, Jane. Don't you know?
Oh,
all right. We'll see ya.
okay. Thanks for everything. Love you guys.
See you on Sunday.